Hello, eStaff. I would like to start with some good news. And you may be aware that you are all shining stars, which is absolutely true. But the Fox Cities Chamber has Excellence in Education Awards every year. And we had staff that were nominated as 2025 Shining Star Award nominees, and I'd like to recognize them now. So, first, Laura Eckrose, congratulations. Sean Schaff, congratulations. Samantha Prestige, congratulations. Pauline Moran, congratulations. Craig Heckner, congratulations. Amy Herrick, congratulations. And Alex Buckberger, congratulations to you, and congratulations to everyone on being shining stars here at Appleton East. These awards will be in your mailboxes. Let's get started with the staff meeting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the March staff meeting. A couple important updates for you that we have. First, I'd like to talk about conferences, which hopefully you're watching this during conferences. And if you could, please make a couple additional phone calls or send some emails. I did have some language in the Friday message for you that you can use. Reminder that our family engagement survey will be going out, and this will help with a couple of those areas. So please take a little time to reach out to some families and just celebrate the greatness of their students. We have a couple other things tonight. We're going to be picking the VIP parking spots for March, and we'll talk a little bit about flex and advisory, and then a little about supervision. So up next is Shauna.
Hello, Appleton East Patriots. Just a reminder, as we are headed into the long stretch till we get to spring break, to be as active with your supervision as possible. If you can be out in the hallways during passing times at the beginning and the end of the day, it truly does make a difference for us to keep East a safe community for our students. If you're a supervisor in the commons during a lunch hour and you have the ability to get up and move around the commons to the back of the commons, that active supervision and that presence is very important at this time of year. So please continue all the great things you're doing to help support our Patriots here at Appleton East. You will notice in the Friday message later this week that I will have the updated information around behavior team and attendance team with our data points from January and February. Have a great night.
Hey eStaff, it is Kevin, and I want to do just a little bit of reboot on advisory and flex expectations. So over here I have the advisory blueprint, and I just want to go through a couple of clicks and just a couple of reminders of all the things that we're asking you to do during advisory every week. So you can either click modules or right here, advisory lessons. It brings you into the lessons for the week. Very top one is where you can find all the information that's needed. A couple reminders on everything that is involved in the advisory for the week. We have questions that rotate throughout the year. I keep this number going every time, so if you do those questions, that is a great way to help with some engagement. We have the East calendar, the East announcements. Please make sure that you're clicking on those, going through those. I've added this as a helpful prompt for you all, but this is another great time that make sure that you go into the detention by homeroom sheet in the Patriot Board and hand out those detention slips, both blue and pink, every week. And then we have our main learning. So make sure that you go down into the main learning. I typically parse it out by grades, so look for your grade and make sure that you complete the learning for the week. Finally, we have flex scheduling and socializations. And so please make sure that you prompt all your students to be signing up for flex, and then help with signing them up on the back end as needed. Either those that are particularly quick at signing themselves up, or those that are absent for the week. As far as flex, a couple reminders that I just want to go through. Just a reminder, by the end of the day on Wednesday, 4 p.m. on Wednesday, I'm asking that you have all your flex offerings for the following week. By the end of the day on Thursday, 4 p.m. on Thursday, that you have all students that you're going to hard request, that would be students who have a D or an F in your class, that should be ready to go for the next week. As far as flex itself, a couple reminders as well. We want to make sure that there are no written passes given out during flex. We are going to try out something new. If a student comes to you and says, I'm hard requested with so-and-so, but I would like to come to you to work with them when I'm done with them. So this is students who are intending to first complete work with one teacher. You can pre-write a pass for that student saying when they're done with their academic work for that hard request, here's a pass to go to this room. Okay, so only pre-written requests will be honored. We should not be writing passes for students during Flex. Also, passes for Flex, please remember that it should be a single student per hard pass. So if it is a round trip pass, please make sure that you are only doing one student per that as well. And finally, phone pockets. It is the expectation that we are using phone pockets during Flex just as we would during an academic hour. So if you have any questions about any of those expectations, feel free to let me know. Have a great day, guys.
The last portion of our staff meeting tonight is talking about conference proposals for the 25-26 school year. So I have a couple important dates listed over here. You can see those and take those into consideration as you're thinking about conferences and voting. So we have a couple fall options. You can see them listed. There's 3 options. Things that we take into consideration is the building calendar. So we take a look at what extracurricular events are scheduled, what our music department has scheduled, and we think about where this falls in the overall calendar of the year. So there was some feedback on the survey this school year, 24-25, that mentioned if we could have it on a Thursday. And there was also feedback that said, can we have a 1 in-person and 1 virtual? And really, we want to set parents up for success here. We want to offer 2 different nights. So that's why we do a Tuesday and a Thursday. So they have more options and flexibility. And I do understand there is some toggling with the in-person and the virtual, but it does allow parents the option for both nights if they want to choose in-person or virtual. So we do want to continue to move forward in that direction. The time frame will stay the same as we shifted a few years ago from 4 days to 3 days. So we'll still have the same time frame for our 2 nights. But if you could please click on that survey or the link in the email that I sent, that'd be great. Provide your feedback. Last but not least, we started with some staff karaoke fun today. In your mailbox this morning, there was a sheet for you to keep track of who you think the karaoke star is. If you could keep track from today through the 14th and then turn your sheet in to Jackie's mailbox, that'd be great. We look forward to providing some laughs and some great tunes along the way to help us get to spring break. Thanks for playing along, and turn your sheet in on Friday the 14th. Have a great night. Thanks for all you do.